Marin Raba, first point. Ultimate Saku, 1-0. Welcome to the Baltic Ultimate Club Championships indoors. Yeah, for the first finals of the day, where we see moments, locals from Ogre, getting on Ultimate Saku Estonians, both of them winning their respective semifinals. You've seen the third place match earlier. I hope you did, because it's been an exciting one. Maybe a little bit one-sided, but still exciting nonetheless. Linda Gulbe, our great organizer of the tournament, is shooting for coast-to-coast shot. And yeah, a little bit too high for Laura Samiete. She elevated, but that bounced off her hands under pressure from two defenders. Not an easy one to get. And Saku getting another opportunity, and a break opportunity nonetheless. Over here, and let's see if that's going to work out. Oof, high disc. Sabina Muciniece, actually from Latvia, but playing for the Saku side this time. Normally playing Valmiera, but as Valmiera did not field the team in the women's division, electing to play for the Estonian team. And into the end zone, number 10, Marlene Barblas for Sabine Muciniece. And she's supported, of course, by the other Estonian team of Tartu Ultimate. Awesome job by Saku. So that's 2 on the trot. 2 in a row, 2-0. Is the score in this finals. I'm sure that moments will not go down without a fight, and they will definitely find something to respond to that early lead of Ultimate Saku. Pull is up from Maria Mulder. And for all of you watching, let's start a conversation. Tell us, what do you think? Who do you support in the live chat? We are always reading, we are always responding to you when we are not focusing on the action too much on the field. Elizabeth Eglite, our director of the live streams, and Linda Gulbe, great grab, swing to Eglite. Looking for the end zone. No, Gundaga Pastore gets in, and a nice hammer for Melania Kalavanova, and that is signaled in by the side of the Saku. And yeah, many of the players are celebrating that. That was some heroics by her to mark that in, and almost gets a face full of cone, which is definitely not very pleasant. But good athleticism. And well done for her to hold on to that disc. Who are you supporting in the chats? Are there any Estonians in the chat? Let us know. Any Latvians from Ogre supporting the hometown heroes or heroines, should I say? Kurmiste. Also a Latvian on that squad, but living now in Estonia. Moving that disc quickly and working together with the other. Ooh, nice recatch over there by Maria Mulder. And oh, that disc is hitting the ground, so it did not work out for them as well as it previously did. So moment now, opportunity to get it back to even peggings. Wouldn't that be exciting? And good grab by Cynthia Lepina. Swing. Gulbe looking for a reset. Lepina to Samiete. To Gulbe. Ooh, difficult grab. Has Eglita available. Mulder also almost bumps into her, but Gundaga Pastore in the end is grabbing that disc in the end zone for a nice grab. So Samiete to Pastore for that break. That is 2-2. If I'm not mistaken, Moments actually started at the first point on the offense, so they are basically trailing by another break. So they would need another break to feel a little bit more comfortable in this game, as after the halftime, the possession for the first point in the second half will change, and it's going to be a lot harder for them. Kormiste starting off that possession to Lepik, to Raba. Raba to Kormiste, and a swing to Varblas. Another swing and up the line once again. Varblas is getting a few touches, goes back. Raba, the beach champion of a club champion of the previous year, and gets it to Sabine Mucinice, who just looks in the end zone and pushes that disc to Marlene Varblas for another Saku point. So 3-2, Moments trailing by a break. And another pull coming from Saku. Gulbe and Eglita starting a quick movement now. Oh, Pastore finally comes from the deeper space. Good grab. Gets it to Kalavanova. Swing to Eglita. Lepine is available, but so is Pastore. And Pastore to Gulbe. Just a little bit behind, but still fairly easy disc to grab for her. I apologize. Yes, not Gulbe, Abilite. Yes, old habits, die hard. Yes. So my apologies to Linda Abilite. As of a couple months, as far as I know. Pastore with the pull. Kormiste and Mulder starting, and that is an interception for Cynthia Lepina, one of the younger player on the senior squad of Ogre, and Samiete into the defense of Sabine Mutiniete, and yeah, that gives the disc back to Saku. Raba. Swing. Another swing. And another one. Now going up the line into the end zone for Marin Raba. Nice acceleration and great awareness. Laura Samiete unhappy about that mistake. Throwing into the defense of Sabine Muteniece. And giving that disc back to Saku. That was the perfect opportunity to get that break back. But it is unfortunately lost. This time, I'm sure there will be more later in this game. Long shot goes for Gundaga Pastore, and picture perfect shot from Abilite to Pastore. Pastore getting ready for the pull. Kurmiste gonna field that. Is that gonna be a long shot? No, not this time. Lepik getting a reset to Kurmiste. Another one to Untera, and Untera pushes it in to Maria Mulder for a nice quick point. Great shot. Not an easy one, but works out pretty well and quite, very effective point for them. Now, Ogre moments needing to hold to try to get that break back once again. Very, very quick game so far. High scoring and very, very efficient, very effective points. Oh, some nice camaraderie, of course, between Marin Rava and Elizabeth Eglita. Great respect between the players. I think they even played together before. So, very, very nice of them. Lepina, off the outstretched hand, just over the defender. Abilita now with the disc. Swing, Butane. The Kalavanova getting involved. Kalavanova asking for someone to come in. Butane provides a reset. And Abilita fakes once, fakes twice, goes over to Pastore. And Pastore, Butane was available but not as quick. And Lepina holds on to this disc. Kalavanova. Swing, another swing. Abilita available for that. But nothing actually moves in the end zone, and Pastore, marks it in, just marks it in. A really, really difficult reception for her, but moments holding on to this particular point. So Abilita to Pastore for that equalizer, 5-5, still trailing by a break, needing another break to get it back on serve. Looks like Pastore is a little bit uncomfortable, maybe twisted the ankle slightly, or maybe an old injury, as we see getting a cold spray treatment there from her teammate. And Saku. Kurmiste to Untera, and Untera swing to Raba, well snatched in front. Another one to Mulder, going a little bit up the field with Kurmiste Skat. Nice swing. And Mutaniya, I was thinking that that's going to hit the hand of a defender, but no. And right after that, perfect shot into the end zone for Marin Raba for another score. No, apologies. Yes, it was Marin Raba with the shot, and Santa Kurmiste with the score. So 6-5, still leading by virtually a break, as they've got one of them in the very beginning of the game. And that is a little bit too high, says Linda Abilita's outstretched hand. And we'll start that from the brick mark. And a hammer coast to coast for Samiete, and perfect shot. Only one throw is needed for the score. Abilita to Samiete. Galaxy point. I can finally say that. Galaxy point. We've had no half times for all games but the last 4. The previous ones were not Galaxy points. The halftime was scored way before, but yes, absolutely, Galaxy point. Moments need a break to get us back on serve. If Saku will manage to hold this particular point, they will start the next point on offense as well. So that will be basically an advantage for them. Pastore on the mark. Kurmiste swing to Mulder. And Mulder to Lepik. Back to Mulder. And Mulder to Kurmiste. Wide open receiver in the end zone, but not taken. Maybe a little bit too quick, but Marin Raba to Laura Lepik. And that's a good score. That is halftime. So Saku is coming out on top, and they will receive in the next point. So that is going to be a... That is going to be, advantage for Saku, essentially. Oh no, I actually stand corrected. Ogre receiving in the second half. I was sure that it's the other way around, but Ogre, well, if they want to win, they still need to score at least one break. But Abelita starting us off almost on the break mark. A little too high for Eglite and knocked away by Muteniece. Kurmiste picking up. Muteniece available. The swing is taken. Oof. That was a great fake. And a nice swing to Kurmiste. Swing to Muteniece, needing to go backwards. But Kurmiste making herself available, and finally a scuba shot is taken into the end zone for Laura Lepik, collecting the second point in a row for Saku. 6-8 was that break. Yeah, that advantage is becoming a little bit higher, so Saku have a chance to win it all over here. Plenty of time, of course, on the clock, so Ogre can still mount a comeback. I'm sure they can. They got a break back, or even more than, if I'm not mistaken, even more than one. So they can still mount it, and they can still get it back. Pull is ready. Pull is up. Mulder. Nice pull. Abelita starting us off to Eglite. No options available. Needing something to release. Goes long with a long shot to Cynthia. To Cynthia Lepina, but then the pass is incomplete and unlucky for them, but lucky for Saku. Fortunate for Saku, they have that disc again, and Kurmiste got a disc and into the end zone for a nice picture perfect grab for number 11, Gerda Trin Untera. It's another grab for Saku, and yeah, now that is becoming a much bigger difference. 6-9. Moments are trailing. Saku is up. Looks like defensive pressure from the Saku side is getting a little too high, but let's see. Ooh. Almost past the defender, but I think that the defender. Oh yeah, that was a bit of a contact earlier. Elizabeth Eglite, I think, is on the floor. I think she just. Oh no, that's Kalavanova got pushed in the back and landed pretty hard on the floor. I think the point will stand regardless, as that happened way after and did not really affect anything. So Pastore will collect the point, assisted by Laura Samiete. Saku now, going the other way with their offense, and Laura Lepik heroics on the far sideline, energizing all of the holes. And is that going to be called up again? Looks like it is called up. Abilita was asking question, was that up or was that not up? But looks like players continued playing, and it looks like she has accepted that disc was up, and Mulder collecting a grab in the end zone in the end. That was a very, very interesting sequence, so I would love to rewatch that when I get home and watch that finals again, because that's an exciting final. Even though it's a 3-point difference at the moment, I'm sure that everything can change very quickly. I wonder if Laura Lepik is taking a bit of a break. Yes, she is. You can see her chatting with her teammates on the sideline. Kurmiste also taking a break. Untera, some of the key players over there. Eglita gonna pick the disc up. It's like Kalavanova is back on the field after getting a bit of a knock earlier in the game. Eglita, the disc is in, but nobody is cutting. Everybody is completely static. Pastore just decides to go to the end zone, and a perfect shot from Eglita, who is complaining, looks like, to her team as that because nobody is cutting. But Pastore did, and she collected another point for herself. So 8-10. Now the break train needs to be loaded. The break train needs to be started if Ogra wants to stay alive in this game. Of course, it's a game to 13. But 10 minutes on the clock. I think plenty of time, of course, to get to that particular point. But you want to start mounting and loading your break train earlier rather than later. Sabine Muteniece. Nice throw, and looks like there is no discussion from Untera that she was out. Abilita. That's a break opportunity for moments. Abilita to Eglita. Swing to Samiete. Samiete looking for option, finds Kalavanova. Travel called. Kalavanova maybe not very happy, but smiles and just complies, which is alright. Samiete to Eglita. And that's a hand block from number 18 from Laura Lepik on the Saku side, and that gives them the disc back. Kurmiste, swing to Mulder. Back to Lepik. Lepik to Untera. And a swing. Now up the line pass. Untera into the end zone. Pick has been called by Abilita earlier, and it looked like before the point. Yeah, it was called, looks like, before the throw. So whatever the stall count was, so it looks like it's going to be coming at stalling 2. Ooh, into the ground almost for Kurmiste, but she's holding on to that disc. Mulder to Lepik, a little too high, needing to attack that. Back to Mulder. Swing, Muteniece. And Lepik looking into the end zone but can't really find anything. And Muntera does well to hold on to that. Back to Lepik, and Lepik to Muteniece into the end zone. 11-8. Yeah, Saku are getting close to the critical point of 13. And getting closer to winning the championships. The Baltic Ultimate Club Championships indoors. Buti 2025. The last tournament indoor in this season. I can't wait to go outside and play outdoor ultimate. Finally, it stopped snowing. It was snowing all day. Oh, now it's raining from what I can see. Not the most pleasant weather as well outside at the moment. Abelita with the disc. Oof. Going the other way. Swing. Another swing. Kalavanova to Abelita. Pastore was signaling one side but wasn't really cutting there, or maybe Abelita was not able to make that particular throw. Now Butane to Abelita. Kalavanova available. Swing is taken to Butane. Just a step in front, and looks like there is going to be a discussion between Muteniece and Abelita. Let's see that again if we can. Our replay was cut a little bit early, so we couldn't really see how that came to fruition, but looks like there maybe was a step in front a little. Okay, so Abelita is signaling maybe a bit of a tripping, and Abelita maybe lost her balance, was not able to reel that disc back in. All right, there's gonna be a retracted call, looks like. So the turnover will stand. So Saku will pick the disc up. Bit of jokes on the sideline of moving the disc and trying to gain an advantage, but no, of course, jokes aside. Muteniece, to Kurmiste, difficult one. Looks like a pick is going to be called. Yeah, there's going to be a pick. Yeah. It did look like it, absolutely. And Kurmiste, whoa, look at that. fancy grabs. Pastore makes up the ground. Now Varblas with the disc to Kurmiste, and Kurmiste to Muteniece for another break. And only one more point required for Saku to take home the championship. Baltic Ultimate Club Championship. And some gold medals around their necks. But Ogre, I'm sure they will try to find, as long as they can, they will try to score a break. Maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 5 to win the game. Who knows? Lepina and Eglita. Good movement up the line to Pastore. Pastore looking for Samiete. Lots of pressure from Lepik, but Samiete holding on to this disc. And into the end zone for Eglita. Moments living to find another day. Now they just need universe point lines every point and trust their trust their teammates to do anything they can to score breaks, and that is a laser from Elisabetta Eglita, and that's going to be a break. Kurmista gonna bring that in, maybe a little bit short from the real break mark, and number 11 Untera dropping that disc. It goes through her hand, so that's a perfect opportunity for Ogre to score a break and mount a bit of a comeback train. Kalavanova, Samieta, oof! She almost didn't expect. Oh no! And yeah, past the outstretched hand of Kalavanova, despite the bid, not able to hold on to it. Kurmista, is it gonna be one shot? No, it's gonna be a reset for Mulder. Raba, Lepik, oof! No, this time Lepik, yes, and Kurmista into the end zone, just past. Oh, I think that's way too far. And it was out anyway for Raba, who tried to save that disc, but yeah, that definitely was not easy for her. Eglita gonna pick that up, gonna try to go the other way and score another one of the breaks. Oh, that was almost a Callahan. But no, well saved by Samieta, and a hammer. Oh my god, Calavano, how did she hold on to that? I cannot believe that. And now she needs a reset. She's not marked, but she still needs a reset. Now the mark is coming in. Lepina. Pastore signaling to Lepina to get it to her, but no, doesn't really work. Needs a swing. Lepina is available. Swing. Samieta. Samieta doesn't really have any other options. But, oh, that inside shot does not work for them. And Saku, another opportunity to finish off the game. Asking for the upline is Laura Lepik, but Araba, no, looks better. And looks like, yeah, there's going to be a foul called. And there's going to be a... There is going to be an injury called. It's like a bit of a breather and looked like a bit of a contact as well earlier from Cynthia Lepina. Disc is going to be checked in by Raba. Stalling 5. Interesting. Okay. Maybe the call was not really discussed. Oof. Lepik. Oh, there is a stall out call. But yeah, there was a point, but there was a stall out call. There was a stall out called earlier over here by Gundaga Pastore on Marin Raba, as the time is running out. So there's going to be a stall out, and looks like it's going to be contested by Raba. It sounded to me when the disc came back at stalling 5 that 3 seconds were very, very short and very, very quick, in my opinion. But again, the players will discuss that, and we will see the decision that they will come to. The regulation time is over, but we will play a game to 13 regardless of the clock. No Paga rule, nothing to impede your enjoyment, and of course we will watch this game all the way to until the 13th point is going to be scored. Disc is going to be back with Raba, so it's going to be stalling 6. Players need to adjust their positions and to where they were when the call was made. So stalling 6, and it's going to be an immediate scuba into the end zone, and Santa Kurmista the Latvian is going to pick up the score against the Latvian team, and Moments will take the second place in this championships. Saku will take the win. Congratulations to them of winning Baltic Championships, despite the fact that it is held in Latvia. It's Estonia who is going to prevail in this particular game. We're gonna take a very quick break, and we will bring you the final, the open final. Salaspils against Shooting Stars. This time Latvia against Lithuania. Stay with us, don't go anywhere. Enjoy Ultimate.